Have you ever tried to play really fast lines like the solo from Black Hole Sun and many others that are just too fast for you and you just don't know how to get up to that speed in the most efficient way? Lucky for you, in this video, I'm going to be giving you a few easy practices and solutions so you can take your alternate picking and picking at a much faster and accurate level. So the first one is for any beginners out there that just don't understand picking very well. In order to pick the fastest, you have to alternate pick, which is just going down, up, down, up, down, up repeatedly on one string, because no matter how fast you can down pick, even like this, it is always going to be outdone with alternate picking. Now the second, how do you alternate pick properly? Many people don't understand the correct motion to do it, which is why they're not very good at it. When you're trying to be shreddy and just go really, really fast, you don't want to be doing individual plucks like this, like you would be at a normal song pace. Instead, it's all about how you're going to move your wrist like this. You just move this part of your wrist to get the quickest speed and accuracy possible. Now, what are some of the best practices to actually build the coordination and the speed at the same time? Luckily, it is just putting easy practices on crack. Normal one, where you just do random finger variations. Doing a practice like that, and then taking the alternate picking speed. And just doing those at a quicker picking speed is going to help just build that finger to pick connection. And now, another one that I'm a really big fan of, and that's gonna sound kind of stupid, is you just pick one string and you just let your wrist go until it starts to hurt to move. I like this aspect of kind of doing that wrist thing till failure. It has built really good endurance for my wrist, along with also increasing my speed. Now, the next one is more about increasing speed in general rather than alternate picking, is when you learn a song, push that tempo up 20 to 30 beats per minute, depending on what the song is. And that is also just going to teach you how to play faster. Surprisingly, many people just don't do that. And when I made that switch, I was immediately better at accurately picking quickly. Now, the last part is ultimately going to come down to your grip. There's two ways people really like to hold a guitar pick, which is either like this, which makes plucking really accurate, and then other people like me will hold it kind of like this with that index finger curled over. Neither way is necessarily wrong. However, whichever way you do it, you cannot be fucking gorilla gripping this thing, or else you're going to be so stiff and your wrist is going to lock up when you try to pick remotely fast. So you need to have it loose, but not too loose to where the pick just flies out into fucking nowhere. So that's why you need a nice and loose grip no matter which way you hold it. Another discovery I have found is that when you hold it like this with that index finger curled in, alternate picking is a lot easier. I'm not sure if this is true in everyone's scenario, but for me, this was a lot fucking faster with this finger curled. Now, using these easy practices and solutions in this video, you're going to be able to pick very fast in the next month or so, especially if you practice doing one string as fast as you can with your wrist until it kind of just gives out. Doing that specific one 5 to 7 times a week is what really blew up my speed, and adding on the rest of these to help coordination and actually holding the pick correctly are going to pay you off so well, and you're going to be able to master those fast riffs and solos you really, really want to.